follow those rules. I want a clean, fair fight. This me all times. Protect yourself at all times. Marcus, any questions? Dustin, what about you? Questions? Touch up. Let's do it.
Come on, fighters, let's do this.
Fight fans, this brings us to our professional portion of the card. This is a professional 155-pound bout. Wearing the flag-style trunks is the Colorado fighter Marcus Edwards. Wearing the black trunks, the New Mexico fighter Dustin Center. Edwards only one loss in his career, amateur and professional. Center, a four-time All-American wrestler. Wanting to put those wrestling skills on display early, Neil.
Indeed.
Gets to the ground. Marcus went for the triangle.
Quickly, Marcus with the sweep.
Good job by Edwards. It's tough to put a four-time All-American on his back. And big strikes coming down for Edwards. Looking to lock in the rear naked choke.
He's got both hooks in as well.
Center out of New Mexico. Eating some hard shots here. Edwards trying to hang on to back control. Jumps to it. Both hooks in for Edwards.
Back control with both hooks in.
Good job by Edwards. Edwards going to want to try to get his hips around to the left just a little more. He's not quite centered on the back.
And Center's doing a good job with hand control there, keeping from locking that in.
That's exactly what he wants to do. Is 2-on-1. Edwards gives up on the back control. It was going to be a waste of energy. These guys know they're in a fight now.
And Center, in addition to being a four-time All-American wrestler from Ohio, spent a couple years over in Thailand working on some stand-up as well. So he's a student of the game.
Big shot lands for Edwards, but Center scrambles quickly, looking for back control. Edwards rolls through, wants to get his shoulders free. Center doing what he can to control the legs. Edwards going belly down now. One hook in for Center. So a positional change compared to what we had earlier in the fight. Now we're going to see what kind of defense Edwards has. Trying to come up to standing. Pops the fighter down. Center going to go for the arm bar here. Trying to turn Edwards over. Edwards has good hand position for the defense, but Center exceptionally strong.
He's cranking on that arm, and Edwards is hanging on the hand to keep him from getting it. I don't think he'll get it from that position.
Edwards skips out. Has his arm fairly well out of danger now. Right in the corner of Edwards. UFC fighter Chris Camozzi cornering Edwards tonight. It's a distinct advantage to be in your own corner, able to take instructions. An extra set of eyes on the fight, pretty invaluable.
He is listening well.
That's right, Edwards doing exactly what his corner is telling him. Locking up a little head control here with his feet as Edwards gave up on it, did have his ankles crossed. Bit of a stalemate position here.
The referee won't let this go much longer before he stands him up, I would think. I don't believe he's going to be able to advance that arm bar.
5-minute round. That's it, bringing him to standing. Edwards was safe. Center couldn't transition to anything else. Good call by the referee. Solid inside low kick lands for Edwards. That changed the footwork of Center a little bit.
There's that high kick by Center. Nothing but a lot of air. I talked to some coaches who do not coach Edwards, and they told me he's one of the most gifted athletes that they've ever seen.
Everybody says that about Edwards. Center, again, going for the armbar. Nice transition. Very quick hitting that position.
And both of these kids from good camps. We got Jackson's MMA representative, Factory X.
A couple of the premier camps within each state.
I think we're going to get another stalemate here, JR.
Exactly so. Edwards has his defense in. Center, good position, but he's not going to be able to go any farther than what he has right now. Referee Tom Johnson, very experienced. Of course, we'll let this play out, see if either fighter tries to make changes, and Edwards does actually unclasp his hands in favor of going for some strikes. Transition now by center, looking to take the back. Edwards turtled heavy, has 2-on-1 wrist control. Doing what he can to minimize the danger of the choke. Now it's Edwards that turns in, has his hands clasped. He might get the double leg. And a big takedown by Edwards. Now it's Edwards that goes to back control, looking to lock in the choke. Only 10 seconds left.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to lock this in, but that was quite a takedown against four-time All-American wrestler.
On the fair, after party tonight, guys. After party tonight.
Round 2. Marcus, with a amazing straight left hand.
Great punches by Edwards. He's going to try to capitalize here. Good hook punch. Throwing hard shots as Edwards.
Center surviving, back on his feet with a back fist.
Spinning back this as Edwards clobbers him again with the left hand and again with the left.
And a right.
Center.